Hi everyone, I am here. I am so excited to be here, a little bit nervous, but I am here. I am here to give you an amazing tips and golden nuggets for this amazing power hour. This amazing power hour, I actually didn't know what the law of correspondence are. And when I went and investigate, I was like, wow, I know this. What's within is without, as above, so below. I know this, but I didn't know is the law of correspondence. When I had to change all my titles to make it more international, I asked, I said, God, help me, please. What will be the best? And I dreamed this person told me, look at the 12 laws of the universe. It's universal. It is amazing. And then today's session is the law of correspondence. And I've got an amazing guest. She's going to blow your socks away. But before we start, I want to do a mindfulness practice with you. So, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know what mindfulness is and what is the purpose of mindfulness. For me, and I actually was thinking about it last night, I am an expert on self love and mindfulness because that two things have changed my life forever. Losing a whole person in weight, having energy, feeling beautiful, looking beautiful. So, yes, I am the founder of Self Love Ignites Me, and I'm proud to say self love and mindfulness is every day present in my life. So, what's the purpose of mindfulness? I'm going to read from the screen. So, here it goes. The goal of any mindfulness technique is to achieve a state of alert, to focus, have a relaxed focus, and deliberately paying attention to your thoughts, your sensation, without judgment. How many people, if there's a thought coming in your head, you judge it? How many people does that? So, before I go with my mindfulness, I want you can have an open or close eye uh, exercise. And I just want you to breathe. And then I'm going to quickly do something for you. So if you're ready, I am ready. And what an honor to be able to give you this. Just breathe in beautiful in breaths. And then everything that doesn't serve you anymore, you can slowly release it through your out breath. And just, if I have your permission to open your mind and your heart, I'm going to quickly do this exercise. Just breathe beautifully. Imagine you are standing in front of a beautiful mirror. And there's one thing in your life that you would love to make better or change. Say to yourself, this is the thing that I want to change. And then take a deep breath, exhale, and then go a little bit closer to the mirror and ask yourself, what is the reason for you to make this change? And get your answer. And with that answer, I want you to move a little bit closer to the mirror and say, why? And with that answer, now we're going to go a little bit more closer, going to your heart of hearts and ask yourself, why? My ladies and gentlemen, this is your heart of heart why. And if you know that, nothing can stand in your way. Just take a deep breath in, wiggle your fingers together, and open your eyes. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing, amazing. So, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, let me bring in my guest, Giovanna. Hello, my beautiful Giovanna. How
Hello.
are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for having me here. I am so excited, a little bit nervous, but I am honored to be here.
Oh, wow.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing. That's amazing. I have a message from my beautiful Aaron from the Stroke Foundation. And he said, "Ah, my precious sister, it's Aaron. And I'm so excited for him to be here. I'm going to be on his show in March when I'm back in South Africa. And we're going to talk about self love. As I have decided yesterday, I am doing self love and mindfulness for 3.5 years. I am the expert. I am an expert, not just only in my life, but I have changed quite a few people's lives in their transformation of self love and mindfulness. So thank you so much, Oren, for being here. Wow, you made my day. So, my beautiful Giovanna, I only met you a few weeks ago. I cannot believe it. You have impressed so much love and energy. When I looked at this, the law of correspondence, there was no, there was just nobody else I could have asked to come. So, can you tell us a little bit about your story?
Okay, so I do, from my experience, I will speak from the heart and share exactly what gift that we all have that we don't recognize. And so my journey began at 42. I got that wonderful phone call on Good Friday, April 17th, from my doctor to tell me that I have breast cancer. So when I got that phone call, I promise I won't cry. Everything
It's
went
okay.
dark. As the doctor was speaking, the thoughts in my mind, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
The
I
thoughts in
can.
my mind, um, the thoughts in my mind were just creating the funeral. Because when you hear the word cancer, it's like your life is coming to an end. So as he was speaking, I was going, yes, 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 yes. Meanwhile, um, I had all the thoughts of my life ending. And that moment, I didn't know what, I didn't even know what to think other than I was dying. So I called my sister from Italy and I said, I got some sad news. And then I got off the phone with her
It,
and I went in the
it's
closet. I closed the closet door, closed the lights, and I said, "Are you listening to me? We need to talk." And I was talking to God because I didn't know who else to turn to. So I said, "Why me? Why me? I need to know why me." And I said it loud enough for him to hear. And I got back the response of he responded with why. And I couldn't make sense of it. But today I know He was asking me, why did I want to be alive when I didn't take care of myself? Right? So, women that are listening, they tell you at 40 to go to get your test and your mammogram. Go do it. Because I waited until 42 because I was too busy worrying about everyone else except me. So I feel blessed because I remember just begging to stay alive and promised that I would change. So here I am. I'm here because God was listening.
Wow. Amazing, amazing story. Now, my beautiful Giovanna, this exercise that I have done in front of the mirror for all of you, I don't know if you enjoyed it, but I actually have done it for myself. I wanted to lose weight for my grandson Xander because I was too scared to tell him, Oma cannot get to the cave because Oma's too fat. So for me, standing in front of the mirror, I could say, yes, I want to lose weight for my beautiful Xander. But when I went a little bit closer and asked myself, Sinead, yes, that is your why, but why do you want to live for Xander? I said to myself, because I want to run on the beach and I love swinging, go on the swing. And in New Zealand, they've got lots of parks for children, play parks. I would love to go on everything, but I was too big. And then I said, yes, I like that why. I like that why. But was that my heart of hearts why? And then my beautiful Giovanna, I actually went a little bit more closer. The last why hit me in the face. It hit my heart because that day I realized, and it is the same day, it was just later in the afternoon at home on the 6th of April 2019. It hit me in the face that I want to live. I don't want to die. And that is why I think I connected so much with you because our whys was exactly the same. We wanted to live. We wanted to live for ourselves, firstly, and then for our families. And then through living and changing our mind and starting to love ourselves unconditionally, we, my beautiful one, are changing the world.
That's right.
Now, my vision, I've got a big vision, but my vision is to be the heart centered brand, to provide experience, to fill the world with love, joy, and happiness. And when I talk to you, I felt the same. So that's why with this law of correspondence, I had to have you on the show. So my beautiful Giovanna, tell us, how did you start with your business? And I would love to find out why rainbow. Why rainbow?
So first, I just have to take everyone back to the story of the day of my surgery. I asked my husband in the morning to take me to church. I needed to light a candle. I needed to say one more thing to God, right? So I needed to say, if you give me one more chance, I will make a promise to you that I will change the world. I first change myself and then I'll change the world. Right? So with that, when I woke up after 12 hours of being in surgery and I opened my eyes, I knew he was listening. He listened to me. He gave me the gift. Now, my job is to help people find their gifts because we all have it. We all have the same gifts, but we're so busy in life. We don't see them. All we see is fear, doubt, unworthiness, everything to just bring us to in the wrong direction. So my commitment is here, having this beautiful practice and helping people truly connect to their gifts. And, the reason why I chose rainbow is first of all, I have to say, when I was going through my journey, and I'm sure other people have heard it, there's a rainbow. Where there's a storm, there's a rainbow behind the storm, right? The rainbow will come out after the storm, is what they say. So I always had that in back of my mind. And when I studied energy, I learned about the energetic body that we have with the chakras. And every color of the chakra is a color of the rainbow. So I know that when we have thoughts, they flow, the energy has to flow through the chakras. When we're at peace and harmony and we love ourselves and life is beautiful, the energy is flowing great. But when we're not, that's when we start to emotionally get hurt. That is when, we don't trust anyone. But I promise to create a structure where I can help people go within, because once you fix your inner world, the outer world is so much beautiful, so much better. So my structure with the rainbow was that every letter of the rainbow represents inner work. So like the R represents for reconnecting to your true self.
Wow.
To your intuition that we use. We know we have it. We don't use it all the time. The A is for awareness, bringing awareness to what are we thinking? What are the thoughts? And if we don't like the thought that we're thinking, we need to cancel it immediately. Right?
Can I quickly stop you on this? So my husband says I am a drama queen. So if there is a negative thought coming, and just I want to show the viewers how I stopped with a negative thought. Can I? Can I?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Okay. I am demonstrating something, so I want to make you all aware. This is the drama queen. But I will say, stop in front of the mirror. Stop in the name of love, because I love myself.
I love it. I love it. Totally love it. So that was that was A, being aware of your thoughts, right? I is for imagination, right? We use our imagination. Well, I'll put it this way. Everything that has been created twice. Once in the imagination, once in the physical world, right? I believe it's Albert Einstein who mentioned something like imagination is more powerful than knowledge, because
Yes.
imagination will take you anywhere you want to go. Knowledge, okay, so I know how to bake. All right, I can make a cake. But imagination, I can turn that cake into like
A
cupcakes.
castle.
Right? So imagination is important. Then we go into nurturing. This is where we talk about self-love, nurturing yourself, knowing that you're important. Yes, everything else is important too, but giving yourself that unconditional love. Do not judge yourself. We're so good at judging ourselves. But yet, we can actually make someone feel better, lift them up. When they come to us for help, you know exactly what to say to them to lift them up. But we don't do that to ourselves. So we need to start doing that to ourselves. B is for beliefs. What do you believe? What are your beliefs? Because your beliefs are holding you back. What are you saying about yourself? And, studying how beliefs, the book, The Biology of Beliefs by Dr. Bruce Lipton. Oh my goodness, it was an eye opener. We're living with believing things that we don't even know that we believe. So it's about changing the beliefs so that you can see yourself with your true potential, like what you can do, and not be stuck. Because the reason why we don't get to where we want to be is because we believe we can't. But who made us believe that? So we have to examine the beliefs. Always for optimism, right? We need to have an attitude of gratitude.
Yes.
That is like number one. We need to be positive.
I need to have a glasses for that. Wait for it. Wait for it. Let's, let's repeat that again. I need to put this on.
That's definitely positive. Great attitude, right? When you have a great attitude, really, you're unstoppable because you feel like you can do everything and anything. And being grateful, the more you give thanks for what you have, the more you're going to get. If you can't appreciate and you're always, this is wrong and that's wrong and this is no good and they're the when you don't appreciate what you have, unfortunately, we are not going to get more. It's just as simple as that. So being grateful is very important, having an attitude of gratitude and wins. Oh my God. Why do
I
we
know
celebrate? Why do we celebrate ourselves when we're
people
dead?
don't celebrate. Giovanna, people don't celebrate. I said to
What?
them, did you celebrate? Did you think of your celebration even when you start to think about your task? No.
No,
Did you
right.
celebrate after this big accomplishment, small milestone, big milestone? No. You have to celebrate because the
Absolutely.
more you celebrate, the more you will do.
You are your own cheerleader, right? You are your own cheerleader first. First, you have to be your own cheerleader, and then you're gonna have them be your cheer. Then everybody else will, celebrate you. But if you don't celebrate you, you don't love you, you don't acknowledge the good things that you do. How could you expect other people to acknowledge it?
Yes.
So you have to celebrate your wins, and this is what I take my clients through because we're so busy in life. We just don't do that. So it is important. And yes, this topic of yours and talking about the inner world, this is all an inside job. If you want change, you have to do the inside work because it's amazing. Once you do that, you see the world in a whole different way. You don't, you're, I don't know, you're more confident, you are more lovable, things don't get to you. You have more faith than fear, having faith in yourself that you can overcome any obstacles that come your way. You can persevere, but we have to just change ourselves and our mindset. This is what I learned. This is what I had to go through. And I know I went through it because I need to share it. And I thank you for this opportunity to, share it with everyone. And this is just the beginning because I think you and I are definitely going to change the world with
I
what we learn.
am. I am. The other day, I said to my husband, I made a promise on top of the Empire State Building. I had a beautiful vision. I made a promise. And yes, through my perseverance, and I keep on keeping on, I was so blessed to be able to come to New Zealand and spend 3 months with my grandchildren. What an amazing it is. Just I'm flying back in 2 weeks time, but I don't want to think about it, Giovanna, because the little one is almost 3 and he is so beautiful, the way that he's speaking, and it's just unimaginable that I think I cannot have their hugs and their kisses. I am taking so much. Older grandson Zander said to me the other, "Oh, Ma, oh, Ma, you want another kiss? I gave you 5 already." I said, "No, my beautiful grandson, it's only 4." I said, "But, Oma, after this one, it's 5."
They definitely make you smile, right?
Yes, yes. So, what I want to say is when you start inside and you experience the love for yourself, then the world is like opening up, beautiful sunrise, beautiful sparkles all around. And I am a big one for sparkles. When I go to sleep at night, I will ask myself, Sanette, did you leave your sparkle in somebody's heart and in memory? And I will all go with my head, yes, or I will make a tick. And even look at my blouse today. I have to go a little bit back.
I
But
see it.
I love,
Beautiful.
I love sparkles and I love my beautiful butterfly. So before we continue, my beautiful Giovanna, I need to play a video of my beautiful sponsor. I will be back with you in a few minutes. So I want to say thank you so much to Angel from the Sean Ann Show and the CEO of E360 TV, Aaron, and his beautiful team. And a special thank you to Majid. He does the artwork for me to say thank you for gifted me 12 episodes. Ladies and gentlemen, I was gifted 12 episodes and today is episode number 5. I am truly honored to be able to bring and host my Power Hour TV show every Sunday, 12 p.m. Pacific time. And then my beautiful diamond beauties, I still have my live Zoom call every Monday as well. My power hour that we just have a beautiful session, getting people to come and inspire you all because I love my job. I love being me, but I had to start from the inside. So I would love to play a video to honor E360 TV. Thank you. It was short, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, E360 TV and my beautiful angel. So, the next thing I wanted to ask you, how you said you're helping people, especially with your rainbow acronym. I love that. It's like, and we didn't even talk about it. It's now the first time I heard it. So it was like for me also very beautiful. Tell me, how do people find you? How, where they will they start? And if there's a encouragement or something that you can give somebody that goes through that's in a dark space or going through difficult times, I think start with that maybe, and then
Sure.
how to get to you. Yes.
Sure. So you're never alone. You have to trust that you're never alone when you're going through a hard time. Reach out first to your inner soul, your wisdom. Listen to what your heart's telling you. Then reach out to family and friends. Get their love, get their support. because getting love, feeling loved, is truly the medicine to help us feel better. Always have my last tip. Always, always know that you can beat any fears that you have. My mentor taught me that your faith in you has to be bigger than your fear. The why has to be bigger than the fear, and the fear will go away. Why do you want to get better? Why do you want to have XYZ? Why do you want to get this job? If that why is bigger than the fear, you'll get it, because you'll create that mindset, that winning mindset. If anyone would like to reach me, they can reach me by going to my website, giovannatartarone.com, or bouncebackforlife.com, or rainbowalternativehealing.com, and send me an email, and I'll be happy to get back to anyone. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, my beautiful Giovanna. So I want to ask you something. You have attended our session, our Power Hour Play session, the first Monday of February. Tell us just a little bit, how did you feel, and how was the Zoom session?
It was wonderful. Oh my goodness. It was really focused on us. Like, what makes us happy, right? And this is what it's all about. It's getting together and thinking about the good things that bring love within our heart and share the love. Too much love. But it was great because it was lots of fun. Lots of fun. Thank you for inviting me.
No, that's
I
my
recommend
pleasure.
everybody to come.
So we're actually going to have a play session. We tested it twice last year. And I actually decided to do every month. So every month, I'm going to set out a challenge. And then I want you to come back to tell us, did you achieve your challenge? Because the thing is, if you can make a promise to yourself and you can keep your own promise, doesn't matter. And I must just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Cyclone Gabriel in our area. It started yesterday. The wind is blowing so much, and there was rain, but there's a lot of wind. But I want to say, even if there's hail or winds, if you made a promise to yourself, and I think I need another pair of glasses because there's something I want to emphasize. And I think this glasses is full of children marks because we had a photo shoot the other day with my glasses and it's full of children's fingers, but I have to put it on. If you keep your own promise to yourself, you can do anything. You can do everything. Because the more you keep your promise, the more you will do. And I know you talked about fear. And how many times did you fear something and it didn't happen? How many times you have swept up your mind to this big, I think in a snowball, when you start rolling it, it becomes bigger and bigger. But then when you look at it, there was actually no snowball. So this is very, I want to say very poisonous, but I think my vocabulary is because I'm thinking in Afrikaans. In Afrikaans, the word is gevaarlik. It's like, you must be aware of that. That is the negative talk, the fear of just living. So I always start off by a dance. when I get the ladies in for a dance in the live shows, dance, because when you're dancing, you cannot think about yesterday. You cannot think about tomorrow. You are here in the moment, and you have to move your body, even if it's just a little bit, because the music will touch your heart and your soul. So for me, I am dancing many times a day. And with me now, with the children, I'm dancing so much, Giovanna. And we play hide and seek. We actually played Ring of Roses on Monday. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. My beautiful Giovanna. I know there's a lot of people that say to you, you have changed their lives. It must mean something to you so that you are able to continue. But please share with
I'm sorry, say that the question again. I'm sorry.
So I'm sure you got testimonials,
Oh, yes.
people that said you have changed their lives. How did it make you feel, and how did it help you continue to do what you are doing?
I will say that having my own transformation, and then seeing the transformation of my clients brings joy into their life, but it bounces right back to me. Their joy is my joy. When they start to realize that they haven't reached their true potential, when they realize that all these thoughts and the negative thinking stops them from really doing what they want in life. We all have a purpose in life. The purpose is not to work 20 hours a week. The purpose is not to be scared. The purpose is have experiences that you're going to love and enjoy. I think it was Steve Jobs that said, you can't connect the dots going forward, but you can connect the dots going back. And when I look at those dots going back, I say, wow, now I understand why I got the cancer. Maybe a lot of people may disagree with me, but the cancer for me was a gift to change who I was and learning who I really am. So and when I see my clients cry because they're like, oh my God, you changed my life. I know that I'm keeping my promise. I made that promise.
You're gonna let me cry. And I have
I promise I wouldn't, but it's so hard not to, because this is the truth. The truth is that we don't reach our true potential because we're scared. And we're so much more powerful than we think. And I don't want people to suffer and then realize, because unfortunately, sometimes we have to really hit bottom to realize that, oh my God, I did this to myself. And that was my wake-up call. So that phone call that now I used to view like, oh my God, my life is coming to an end. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you. You made me go and learn about myself. The mindset shift was what I needed and what everyone else needs, because we are just programmed with our beliefs, our traumas, our past, our emotions that are stuck in our body. We need to release those emotions, have new beliefs, and then you open up yourself to the world of impossibilities. I've gotten so many gifts, so many miracles since I went in that direction. So I encourage people to, examine their inner world, because when they do and they go within and they listen to their heart, their outer world becomes so much beautiful.
Exactly. That's why I connected so much with you. So I have brought us closer to the camera. I was like, okay, let me do this, but I have to do this. My beautiful Zana said to me, Omi, you must buy these glasses for the ladies because
I love it.
if they're thinking there's a shock, then there will be a shock. But if they don't think about the shock, there will not be a shock. I said, so let me just put it on. It's gonna move my hat, but it's okay. So, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, sometimes the fear overcome us so much that we don't even do our first step, try our first step to change something. But can I tell you something? Now I must just do the adjustment. But can I tell you something? If you change your inner, there is so magical things that's happening to you. With my mindset, I have 100 miracles every month. And people will ask me, Giovanna, Sanit, how are you so lucky? How you got your bucket list? First of all, I know exactly what I want. I put it on paper. And yes, I know to write down you want to go on a jet ski. It's maybe not for somebody, but for me, I could never do it when I was overweight. And we would have gone to this weekend. My bucket list would have been ticked off, but with the wind and the sea that was so rough, I could not do it. But the gentleman was so good. He said to me, "My beautiful auntie." Well, we talked Afrikaans, and he said, "You still have 2 weeks here." So yes, I know. My bucket list is to be on a jet ski. I know, and because I put it out there, miracles upon miracles happen. But for me, transforming somebody's life, it's a miracle. And that grace that was bestowed on me, I will never take for granted. And can I tell you something, Giovanna? If I tell the people that come in contact with me, you can change your mind like this. Yes, you can. But the thing is to stay consistent. If you said something, you have to stay consistent. So now let me just get us far away again. Oh, wow. So, my beautiful Giovanna, is there any beautiful golden tip that I know I use the word beautiful a lot, but I had to convince myself in the beginning of my journey that I am beautiful. And I see so many people, their beauty, and they don't even realize how beautiful they are. So, beautiful is stuck with me.
It's a beautiful word. It makes you feel, when you see the world from a different lens with beauty, right? But the beauty has to come from inward, inward. And I know it's hard when emotionally people are going through a lot of stuff to see the beauty in life. But step away from that a little bit, because you're not that circumstance. You're not that situation. You're so much more than that. So if you can step away, do something that makes you happy, take a walk, breathe in the fresh air, get connected with nature. I think that will give you a sense of peace, because that's what you need, a sense of peace so you can move forward. When there's chaos going in the mind, you can't think clearly. There's no clarity. There's no direction. So I say, take time for yourself and go in, do the inner work.
That's so beautiful. I've got this. I actually put it on last night. I just want to say, if you need to see your bigger picture, you're welcome for a free call with me. And you can just visit my website. Self love. And you know why I put 4 in? Because people could not spell ignite. So I thought, okay, how I'm going to do this now? So selfloveforme.com. So before we wrap up our session today, and I cannot believe our time have flown like so fast,
Yes, absolutely.
so fast. We what I wanted to say before we wrap up, for me, dancing is such an important part of my life, and I actually have a signature song that beautiful Jennifer Gerald have done for me on in her home on her beautiful piano. And I would love to ask you, Giovanna, and the viewers out there, thank you so much for viewing. And if you have any comments, you're welcome to put it in for us, and I will bring it on the screen. And then if you're on the replay, you always can say hashtag replay, and then I can also, me and Giovanna will be able to give you commentary or questions. If you've got any questions, we can answer you. But now, first of all, I need us to dance before we say goodbye. So, Giovanna, are you ready to have a dance with me?
Of course.
Here we go.
Walking on sunshine or dancing in the rain. Sprinkle me with fairy dust so I can fly away. Smiling at a moonbeam or squinting in the sun. Sprinkle me with fairy dust and cover me with love. From butterflies to eagles, oh, there's magic in that flight. Sprinkle me with fairy dust, watch me take to the sky. Singing, dancing, soaring high above. Sprinkle me with fairy dust and cover me with love. Give yourself a boost, dear one. Give yourself a hug. Dance a little, laugh a little. Give yourself some love. Let that love ignite your smile. Child, you are on fire. Grab a little fairy dust and fly a little higher. Give yourself a boost, dear one. Give yourself a hug. Dance, laugh, smile, ignite. Cover the world with love. Dance.
Oh, wow. What do you think about my song, my beautiful
I
Giovanna?
love it. I love it. It
Oh,
touches your heart, right? Makes you feel special.
Oh, wow. I
And that's
see.
what we need to do, is feel special, that we're worthy to be
Yes.
happy. Life is
Yes.
short.
Exactly. Exactly. Laugh a little, but hug yourself. Because sometimes you just need to convince yourself that you are enough. You are enough. I laughed at my husband because I did a video on the mirror, and I was knocking on the mirror, and I was telling the people, you're enough. And he told me about almost 2 years ago now, he said to me, Sunit, that's a snotpot video. And not December last year, but the previous year, I said to my husband, that one is viewed the most time because people need to, it's not that they need permission, but I am saying to them, they are beautiful, they are enough, they are loved. Like somebody said to me, Sunit, you able us to love ourselves, because I love to say, you are amazing, you are beautiful, you are loved, and you're enough. And that spells able. And I didn't even know that. And he said, you able us to love ourselves. Say, yes, my beautiful ones, love yourself, convince yourself that you are here for a reason and that you are changing people around you, and you're changing the world. But you can only do it from a cup that is full and running over. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
my beautiful Giovanna, for being my guest. And I am so happy Ronnie, our beautiful friend from the UK, have introduced us. And
Yes.
thank you for your inspiration.
Well,
And
thank you very much.
you go from strength to strength, and may God be with you and help you all the way. You are amazing.
So are you. Thank you so much for this
Oh,
opportunity.
thank you so much. So, my beautiful ones, I want to leave you with a quest, a big quest. This week coming is Love Week. Now, I know a lot of you don't believe in Valentine's Day because it's a gimmick and a money making, but it's supposed to be love day every day of your life. But because it's this week is the emphasis of on that, I've got a quest. And please come back next week, or even send us a commentary on the 14th of February. What are you going to do to celebrate your uniqueness, your love for yourself? For me, Giovanna, I'm going to do a picnic by myself, and I will post the photographs on the Diamond Beauties. Do you have something in mind to do for yourself on the 14th?
Eat chocolates. Indulge in chocolate. Because I know my
Exactly.
husband will probably buy me the biggest heart.
Oh,
And I'm just going to indulge in those chocolates.
wow. And then with every bite, you will say, oh, you gorgeous one. Ah, I love you. Not the chocolate, you. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. The challenge is to let me know what are you going to do on the 14th and how you're going to celebrate your love for yourself. Because if you love yourself, you can love anybody. If you take care of yourself, you can take care of anybody. So now I want to say, have a beautiful afternoon, evening, and here in New Zealand, it's already in the morning. Have a beautiful day. Please look after yourself. Remember to smile often. And you know what SMILE stands for? Start my internal love energy. And then, my beautiful ones, keep on dancing. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Mwah.